Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, YouTube. What's going on? It's your boy DS Tech, and welcome yourselves back to a brand new video. It's that time again. How much do I make from fixing broken consoles? Episode number 4. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on this one because of the fact in the last one that we done, we actually made a profit. I feel like I need to make this a running thing now, a profit and not a loss. But for those who are new to the game, buying on eBay faulty consoles and selling on eBay, I think, especially at the start, can be quite tricky. You have to A, know what you're looking for first of all, B, rely on trusted sellers that they're not lying, and C, actually be able to fix it and then make a profit by selling it. Don't get me wrong, there is definitely ways that you can make a profit most of the time by doing it on eBay. I think in today's episode, I've added a time to fix line. Don't get me wrong, this isn't always going to be an exact representation of how long it actually takes to do the repairs, but I'll try and give you a rough estimation. Without further ado, today, do we make a profit or a loss? I feel like I need like an evil, like a loss. Let's crack on. Alright, starting today's video, we have a Nintendo DS Lite, a pink one, I recall, actually just having to change the bottom screen.
I'll never do that again, promise.
Yeah, don't.
Good morning, good afternoon.
And look how happy I look for catching sellotape on my hat. I believe this video is actually a 2-in-1. This is where the Stormtrooper Nintendo DS Lite was born, I think. And there it is in all its glory. I still have this DS. This video is actually from December 2020, so almost coming up to a year, and I've only just shifted the Nintendo DS Lite that I managed to fix in this video. So this is one of them, but if we move on, we have a pink Nintendo DS Lite, which description said there are large scratches running all over both screens. The DS also doesn't come with a charger. The top screen on this, as I recall, was absolutely fine. It was more so just the bottom one. It had like digitizer issues. Please see Exhibit A.
On screen, when I tap here, it kind of creates lines. But if I do it here, see that? That's actually pretty cool.
It was quite a cool effect, but obviously we have to replace the digitizer on this Nintendo DS Lite. So I actually took an existing DS Lite in this video and took it apart and timed myself to see how long it would take to actually take the DS apart, take the digitizer and then transplant it into the pink Nintendo DS Lite. It took me a total of 25 minutes. The DS was quite filthy as well, so it had a lot of stickers and stuff, but we managed to get it all sorted, all clean, and then it ended up looking like this, it was actually in pretty good condition once all the stickers and stuff were off the DS. Did we make a profit or did we make a loss? I bought the Nintendo DS Lite for a total of £7.19, and that includes postage. Bottom LCD and digitizer was the parts cost for this, and because I stole it from another console, I thought that was cheating, so I've added £9, which is roughly the going rate for that on eBay. I've also included eBay fees in this video. There was a comment last time that said that I didn't include the eBay fees, and you're 100% correct. I just completely forgot, so thank you. I sold the Nintendo DS Lite for a grand total of £17.70. The eBay fee was £2.57. The time taken to fix, 25 minutes. And the total I've just said pros. And the total loss on this item exactly is -£1.06. That sold for includes postage and stuff as well. So very close to a profit. I'll take it. The next one is actually pretty interesting. It was a Nintendo Switch Lite that was overheating. Somebody listed it on eBay for fairly cheap and said it just keeps shutting off when I play games.
And this Switch is in immaculate condition. Like
it was in pristine condition.
Really, really good condition.
Very good condition.
Playing Pokemon Sword on the Nintendo Switch. And
great game. And here's an example of the game just freezing.
On the screen. See that? I started playing at 6.
It took about 40 minutes, and I thought to myself, instantly I thought, it's got to be like a fan issue, or it maybe is the thermal paste. Maybe there's, for some reason whatsoever, because it was in such immaculate condition, had all the screws and everything, I thought maybe it just come out of the factory with no thermal paste. Is that a possibility? Who knows? Lo and behold, this actually had thermal paste, but it wasn't as much as what I thought it should be. It was this little blob here, and I thought it would have to cover pretty much the whole surface. And you can see there's quite a lot of blobs and, you know, blotches in between, like gaps, big gaps. Little did I know that The fan wasn't working on this machine, hence why there was hardly any thermal paste, because it was being soaked up because the CPU was always just getting so hot. The way that I figured the fan wasn't working was I took the back off and I simply turned on the Nintendo Switch and played games for, again, I think it was about 30 minutes, and the fan just didn't kick in. And I have a normal Nintendo Switch, and as soon as you turn on that device, the fan kicks up pretty much straight away. I actually took apart my Nintendo Switch and tried to replace the fan from the Switch into the Switch Lite, but quickly realized that the size difference is a bit too much. I ended up ordering a fan on eBay, fixing it and selling it. So this was a successful fix, but did that come with a profit or a loss? I paid £80.90 for the Nintendo Switch Lite off eBay. I purchased a fan off eBay from Z Labs specifically for £18.77. Fun fact, since I've gone back to check and see how much I paid for it, it now cost £8.77. So they've knocked a tenner off the fan. How much did I sell it for? £101.30. eBay took a whopping fee of £13.27. This was listed up for auction, but I had an option to buy it now based on other Nintendo Switch Lites on eBay. The time to fix, I've put here 1 hour 30 minutes. Now, this excludes me actually testing the games, because that would have added about 3 hours, 4 hours in total. So I've said 1 hour 30 minutes because it was the first time I actually had to take one apart, and I think the case can be a little bit fiddly in my opinion. That gives us a total loss of £11.64. And for the video profit and loss, so far we're minus £12.70 in the bank. Not looking good. So I ask myself, can item number 3 pull us back? Just as an FYI, there are 4 items in today's video, again, like last time. We move on to a Nintendo 2DS with a faulty game cartridge. When you put the game cartridge in, it was like really sticky, horrible, and I thought, you know what, I need to replace it, and then I'll put it up on eBay, see how much I can make. Can it do us a favor and put us back into profit? We're gonna have to take this apart. So let's get started. I believe this is... Fun fact, the Nintendo 2DS is actually very fun to work with because it's really simple to take apart. Much easier than the Nintendo DS Lites. I remember now. I remember now. This was actually fairly recent. I knocked off one of the latches, which made my job even harder. I then had to desolder the 2DS cartridge slot, but there was a couple of rip pads that came off with it. So I had to scrape away at the traces and use some jumper wire essentially just to fix those up. And I actually done an okay job with that, you know. If you want to check that one out, feel free. I'd say that's definitely one of my better repair videos. And then as you can see here, we fixed up the ribbon connector as well. And that was a nice little repair. And then afterwards it all worked absolutely fine. And I feel like I've done quite a good job with this one. Did I do a good enough job to bring myself back into the profit? Let's have a look. I purchased this Nintendo 2DS off eBay for £24.90. That was including postage. The 2DS cartridge slot cost me £6.99. At this point, I knew I messed up. I managed to sell it for £34.20. eBay took £4.68. It took me around about 3 hours to fix this because of the trace repair. I'd say 3 hours minimum. That gives us a total loss, again, a big L, of £2.37. The total for this video, you may ask, minus £15.07. I asked myself, is there a console out there that could bring this video back into the profit? Let's find out. Cue the Xbox One. I'm already looking at this Xbox One and thinking, oh dear, I'll see if I could... Yeah, this one wasn't in great shape. This Xbox One was turning on in the initial fault test, but then shortly after would turn off. I remember distinctively lighting my Zen candle for this one. Previous to this, I fixed another Xbox and I thought it would have been the hard drive. So I replaced the hard drive with another hard drive that I had in another Xbox. After I installed that hard drive, I had a system error that displayed E106. So I went and found a guide to download the OSU1 file from Xbox support, which you then have to put into the console via USB and update the console manually that way. Once I had done this, the Xbox worked and it was an amazing feeling fixing an Xbox One. Warning, in this one, there might be a little bit of controversy. I pulled the hard drive from an Xbox that I knew worked, so therefore didn't actually buy any parts to fix this machine. But in the Nintendo DS Lite we done earlier, I included the digitizer and screen price. So you guys let me know in the comment section down below if I should include the hard drive price or not. Did this bad boy make us a profit? As stated in the video, the Xbox One cost me a total of £37.95. A brand new hard drive would cost me £15.99. That's a Toshiba 500 gig hard drive. I know this because I've recently purchased one. That's how much it would have cost me if I purchased it from Amazon. I managed to sell the Xbox One for £79.99. eBay took a disgusting fee of £10.54, and I'd say the time it took me to fix was roughly about 2 hours after doing my research. So what does that mean for the profit and loss? If we include the fact that I bought the hard drive for £15.99, it would come to £15.51p profit. Get in. However, if we turn around and we go, do you know what, Joey? We like you today. We're going to say that you don't have to include the price of the hard drive because you had it in another Xbox. Then the profit I make is £31.50, which is incredible for one console. If we went by no hard drive, we could say that, okay, that took you 2 hours, Joey. You made £15 an hour fixing that Xbox. Lovely. And it was a very simple fix. Somebody could probably do that in about 20 minutes. What does that mean for the total profit or loss on this video? I've done a worst case scenario. I've gone by the fact that I've purchased a hard drive for £15.99, leaving us with a profit for this Xbox One of £15.51, which means the total profit minimum on this video would be 44p. Come on. If I didn't include the price of the hard drive, it would have been a total of £16. I've just added that up on calculator, by the way, I'm not that quick. £16.43. Regardless, either way, we have made a profit in today's video. I like this streak. Hopefully we can keep this going. Let's keep that profit train moving. That'll be wicked. In before next video is like minus £1,500. Somehow I've burnt down my PC whilst trying to fix something. That could probably happen. I want to try and include as many variety fixes as I can in these videos, because then it just diversifies what I can fix. There's two big words. Sometimes it's not going to be like that though. I might have 4 Xbox Ones or 4 PS4s or 4 Nintendo DS Lites that I managed to sell. And just because I love making these videos and I think you guys enjoy watching them, we may have the same items on some of the videos. I do also believe we're around about 6 members off 100 people in the Discord channel, which is absolutely incredible. So if Discord is something you use, think about hitting the link in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you have a great rest of your week and make sure you smash it and be productive. If you enjoyed this one and you enjoy this series, as I always say, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Again, I know I repeat myself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.